Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Four Steps Coffee Talk. Today, my special guest comes directly from Taiwan. Her name is Emily Chan. Hi, Emily.
Hi, Anna.
How are you, Emily?
I'm very good. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Me and Emily didn't see each other for a really long time. I have met Emily when I studied at the Sedona College of International Management last year in 2019. And Emily is one of the Diamond X speakers that are studying at the Sedona College of International Management on how to teach and how to share the seed system or the four steps. The purpose of this video series called the Four Steps Coffee Talk is to get inspired by the people who are using the four steps in their everyday lives and people who have reached big goals in their lives by using the seed system. So I am welcoming today Emily from Taiwan, and we are just going to start, yeah? Emily, can you share with us how did you come in contact with the diamond cutter system, with the four steps, and how it has changed your life overall since then?
Hmm, okay, yes. Thank you, Anna, for having me. Hi, audience. I don't know where you at, but I'm from Taiwan, and my name is Emily. I'm very glad to have the chance to talk to Anna and talk to you guys. So the story about me is I met Diamond Cutter System in 2010. At that time, I was in the insurance industry. To put it in frank, I was selling insurance. I'm an insurance broker, but that was my first sales job, so I don't really know how to do it. I just want to give myself a challenge, so I took it the hardest job I think it is, which is sales, and then so I was struggling in the industry. I was pretty new in the industry, around 1 year. So I couldn't figure out how come like some people they are top sales and their approach is really persuasive and convincing. And sometimes we use the same method, same approach, but outcome just different. So I was struggling about it. I was trying to look through different methods, different training. And one day I was wandering around in the bookstore again, try to find a self-help book. And that was the time when I found out there was a book called Diamond Cutter. And then I just picked it up and then I read it. And then actually the first book I read was Coming Management. And it was very thin book and very quickly, about 2 hours, I finished the book already. It took me by surprise because it's not the normal self-help book because it was telling like whatever you want, you need to help somebody else to achieve it. You need to help someone else to achieve the same goal you have. And then don't worry. Don't worry about the method. Don't worry about the approach. And then if you're helping another person, you will reach your sales target very easily. I was like, wow, this book just totally took my mind away because it doesn't like any other books tell you which kind of a language or how to read your customer's mind or how to read their body language and if they show any sign they like your product or not. It just totally took me out of surprise, and then I was thinking, very interesting, and it sounds not too hard. I just need to find someone who wants the same goal and help them. And then I was like, okay, I'm desperate enough because it's in 1 year and I didn't really hit the sales target I want. So I was secretly say, okay, I will try, see what will happen. And then it seems nice to help somebody, and then maybe, I don't know, at least I had a good friend. That's what I was thinking. So that's how I started to use this system. And then I feel like my life just changed because before I was very anxious. at the end of the night, most of the time, I couldn't really fall asleep because I'm not satisfied with my sales performance. I'm not satisfied with my income. And so most of the time I was lying on the bed, but I couldn't fall asleep. I just have this very anxious mind, anxiety to keep thinking about where did I do wrong, how can I do better tomorrow. And so at that time, I can say my health is not really good every morning because I was short of sleep. So most of the time I feel a little bit dizzy, a little bit sleepy, and also I can feel my blood pressure is really high due to the shortage of sleep. But after I tried the system, I was like, wow, I sleep better because the time you spend helping with your friend, helping this person who want the same goal, and then I feel the joy because I mean, I'm not the expert, but at least I find somebody who is on the same boat with me, who want the same goal, and then we kind of like talk to each other, help each other out, and I can really feel the joy and in me and also in the other person. And then I sleep better, and then pick up very quickly. My self performance has changed a lot, and that's how I got hooked into this system. And I try to apply it more frequently and try to study more about the theory, about the logic, about the method. Yeah.
Okay, great. So your starting point was the Diamond Cutter book that you have
Yes.
used in your professional life, and it also had very profound effects on your personal life because you started to sleep, right?
Yes. Yes. And also my sales performance after I used like 3 months, and then within the next 6 months, I finished the whole sales target for the whole year, which was never happened before and not in this short period of time. And I start to see the result. The customer that I've been having a relationship contact with, and a lot of them, they didn't like sign the deal or sign the insurance with me. But after I use it, and sometimes it's not like I call them again, it's become totally different. They start to call me and they say, oh, Emily, where are you? I want to check my insurance and I want to like add up my insurance policy. Can you come and then check out my policy right now? So I was like, wow, these people before, like they don't answer to my call or they try to finish the meeting very quickly and they never give me a chance to close the deal. But now it's just changed. They start to approach to me, and then they also introduce their friends, so I can have more opportunity to share the product and the service I have at that time. Yeah.
What you told us right now made me remember the time when I have implemented the 4 steps at my work 2 years ago. I was a team manager back then, and I have implemented the 4 steps in very small ways to all my team members. And the effect of this was the fact that we have reached the annual goal, the yearly goal, in the first quarter, in 3 months. Yeah, so
Wow.
it's
Very
uh,
nice.
it's really interesting. It's really interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
so I will have a follow-up question on what you said. I understand that the first time that you have used the system, you have used it to increase your sales, yeah, from a salesman perspective. Can you share with us very shortly what would be the 4 steps for the people who are working in sales and have difficulties in reaching their targets?
Okay, cool. So the first step is what we have in Diamond Cutter system. So sometimes we say like your success is just 4 steps away. So very simple. The first one is you need to decide your goal. What do you want? So for example, if you also in sales industry, you can decide, okay, by the end of 2020, I would like to reach my sales target to have an increase of 15%. something like that. Because we know right now the time is very difficult. So we might not even have a chance to have the same performance as last year. But you can also always challenge yourself a little bit more. So the first step is a clear one sentence. Decide what is your goal. So it's best to have a time. What is the deadline you want to see this goal? And to put a number in specific, especially your goal is related to finance or related to sales target. So first, you decide what you want. What is your goal? What is the deadline you want to see yourself reaching this goal? And the second one is we say find the person who also want to have the similar or the same goal. So this person could also want to increase their finance, or this person could also want to increase their sales performance. So you may be in the same industry or different industry. It doesn't matter as long as this person has the similar goal with you. They want to increase sales performance, they want to increase their revenue or their income. So this is some person you want to find, and then you make a plan. How are you going to help each other? How are you going to help them? So that's the second step. And the third step is actually going out to help them. So you meet up with the chosen person. You decide maybe a good friend of you or a new rookie in your business or just in other industry, and then you decide what time am I going to help them, and then you actually do it. We say like it doesn't need to be a grand gesture, you don't need to spend a lot of time, just 1 hour per week. You actually take this person out to a shop if you could go out, or just like we are doing right now, you could also do room call, and then you talk to this person and you listen to their problem, and then you share whatever experience you might have. Doesn't matter whether the experience you have or the intake you have is very small. It doesn't matter. What matters the most is at that 1 hour, you are not thinking or struggle about your own problem. At that hour, you put your heart on helping others. You want them to succeed, just like you want yourself to succeed. So you took your emphasis out from yourself, and then you do the best you can, and then to help with them. Most of the time, they probably are just looking for support, looking for someone to listen, or for a fresh eye to look at the situation. So these are you can do in that 1 hour. And then we say in this system, the most important one is the fourth one. After you do this, after you spend 1 hour with them, at night you just recall the scenery, recall what you do today. What did you do today exactly to help? So you can take your bag to the coffee shop and then to recall the conversation you have, and to recall what kind of suggestion or message you share with them. So the first step, to put it very simple, you just to be happy about what you have done. Because at that 1 hour, you generally want them to happy, and then you do your best to share your method, to share your philosophy, or to share your support. And then you feel like you are happy you've done something to help others. And also you feel like they are really happy with your help. They are really relieved. And that's the most important part. When you are happy with what you did at the time, you are kind of, we say like water the seed, water your action, to put your action into a very good state. And so which this action in time will bring you the result, or most of the time is more than the result you want.
Yeah.
So this is what we say the fourth step of diamond cutter system. Yeah.
And did you choose somebody from a colleague from your company to help, or did you choose somebody else? How did you apply it? Did you choose a colleague of yours?
Actually, I choose both because at that time I was so desperate. I mean, I don't really have a lot of clients I can really go to. So I pick one person in my office. So every day before I go out to my clients, I will help this person. And I exchange very quick idea about what is the main product we are going to do right now. And I help her on her job performance as well because she's more rookie than me. And then so every day while I did most of the time 5 days a week before I go out. And also on my day off, because I really into this book, so I was gathering some of my friends together and then try to read the Diamond Cutter together. So at the evening, once a week, we have a small gathering, and then we will read the book and then discuss about the book and help each other. So I did both.
Yeah, really
But
cool.
we said like it's good to stick to one person and only once a week for start. That's nice. Yeah.
That's very good. Okay. Can you tell us about the biggest goal that you have achieved until now? You said that you met this system in 2010, right?
Mhm.
So
Yes.
it's you have 10 years of experience. Can you share can you share one of the biggest goals that you have reached with the 4 steps in these 10
Mhm.
years?
Okay, thank you. So actually, I was using this system, and then I think the biggest goal is the first one I would say is my career, because after I used this system, I was getting better and better at my sales job. But I was also wondering, is this really what I want? Can I put my life into more meaningful way, career-wise? And then I was thinking like, oh, insurance broker is good, but I really want to help people because I was using the 4 step a lot, and I really feel the joy and helping others. And so at that time I was thinking like maybe not just doing the sales job, maybe not just help people with their insurance. Can I do something and then let them feel my help before the accident happened? Because most people appreciate the insurance after they had accident. So I want to really help them, maybe just like what I did before. I couldn't fall asleep, but after I using this, I feel relief, I feel joy, and then I slept better. So I was thinking like, how can I really help people, give people the help they need? And then so I was constant, and so after I reached my sales target, I changed my 4 step. I using 4 step to help others to perform better at their job. At that time, I was not focusing on finance or my sales performance. I was focused on helping them doing better, find meaning in their job. And because at that time I don't really know what I want to do, but I just kind of have a feeling I do more.
Mm-hmm.
And so continue with that, the journey become kind of, we call it weird, out of my plan. After that, I was offering a job in a training company to become their trainer. And then like in 2017, Diamond Cutter System has their own Sedona College International Management. They have their own system of training we call Diamond X Speaker to share with the Diamond Cutter system. So this was never in my plan, but kind of like I feel like we say like action, what you do to help others will come back and then push you in a gentle, very quick way. So I never imagined myself would be a teacher or a presenter or speaker, but right now I really enjoy doing this. So this year I started my own company, and I'm doing the Diamond X, the speaker position full time. And then I was designing the own course, of course, using the Diamond Cutters system, and then to the participant here in Taiwan, and also to the participant in mainland. And then this job, I really like it because I can see a lot of people, they change like me. It's like more about emotional change. Of course, the outer success like finance, relationship will come along, but I feel the most happy, the most satisfaction is I feel like their life really improved, and their emotion really went from very negative or anxiety, anxious, to be very relieved and enjoy and truly enjoy in life. And I think that's the most meaningful thing I ever did so far.
Okay, great, great. I completely understand what you're saying because I got in contact with the diamond cutter system also by reading the book, and I found it amazing. And that was less than 3 years ago. And last year, I already started to train myself to become a trainer. So it happens very fast. You don't even know what is happening to you. It just like you said, it forces you gently to follow this path because it's very meaningful. You can see how it changes the lives of other people in great ways. Okay, so can you also share with us one of the biggest obstacles that you have overcome with the 4 steps?
Okay. So maybe share with a relationship side. Yeah, so I was a couple years ago, I think it's 2014. So I met a boyfriend at that time, and I didn't know, we kind of clicked very quickly, and then we have a same value. We both very into the system, and then we both are very generous. I was, I was like thinking, oh, what if we can, like, maybe this is the person I want to grow old with. But at that time, I just found out very quickly after we decide to be together, and then I found out like, um, he's kind of young, and then he is not ready to be settled. I mean, going to marriage, to put it in a more specific way. And then, so I was thinking, oh no, this person is so perfect for me, but he is not ready to go into marriage. And of course, I can understand because I've been there. And I mean, I was traveling around and doing different career paths, and I was enjoying life. And so I can totally get it. But still, I don't want to give up our relationship because I feel like, and then so at that time I also find out like another diamond cutter book which is called Come Out of Love, and then it says like uh, if you want a guy to put a ring on you, it basically is like you want somebody to take you for responsible. So let's say in the book suggests us, so you can start from yourself. We say in this system, whatever you want, you must give it to others first. So this book also gives us a very simple tip. It says like, so from today, if this is what you want, you start taking care of the people you are eating with. So every time during dinner or during lunch, or whoever you are having lunch or dinner with, you just keep your eye open, and then you keep your antenna out, and then you look what they want, and then you kind of just fulfill them in a small way. Oh, maybe they just want a cup of tea after the meal. Oh, maybe, oh, they would like to have a black pepper go with their salad. Just this kind of small gesture, and then you provide it to them, and then you help them to achieve what they want. You take care of them. And then, of course, just like the 4 step we said, after you do it, you recall what you did, and you happy about the thing you did. And then it just very amazed. What amazed to me is like, I just did this kind of small gesture for 6 months, and then out of blue, my boyfriend just proposed to me, and then I was so surprised. I was like, what? I thought you want to travel around to see the world. And we never talk about marriage because I knew that's not what he wants, so I never want to spook him away, so we never talk about it. But just like 6 months later, and then out of blue, he just proposed, and then of course this is what I planned, I wanted, and then so I said yeah. And then I mean, not just that, and our family get along very much. That's really make me very happy because a lot of people after they get married, they are very struggle with in-laws, or they are very struggle. Can they keep the same career path? Can they keep the same life vision? Sometimes you need to compromise with your spouse or with your spouse family, especially in Asia. But I can say in this system, whatever you want, you just help others to achieve. So for us, there's never a compromise. And my in-laws, they get along very well, and then they are very support me and my husband to pursue our job, which is sharing and spreading the diamond cutter system. So during the holiday, what happened is like this. Usually, we will have like four family getting together: my family, my husband's family, and my brother and my sister's or in-laws family at my side and at my husband's side. So usually, sometimes it's like four family getting together. So we don't need to fight over who goes to which family party on Christmas because everybody just gather together, which also save time and and then save a lot of energy on compromising on negotiation. So I could say this system really helped me. So you can use it in many ways in your career. You can also use in your relationship. This is why.
So what you said about how you received the proposal is absolutely amazing. So you want to say that the ladies who want to get a ring on their finger, they shouldn't just say, ah, look, this is such a nice shop, or all kinds of things. Like I heard about people who just put magazines of brides or jewelry, or hints. So it's not about hinting. It's not
No.
about ask me to marry you. Yeah, it's about what you said, being taking responsibility over what other people want and need in very small ways, right?
Yes.
Because to be asked in marriage is basically a person who takes responsibility over the relationship, right?
Yes.
This is the logic of the two. Okay, great. I just wanted to highlight it because I think it's a very important idea. And myself, I have a lot of friends who experienced extreme anxiety after a certain period in their relationships. They wanted to get married and they didn't know what to do, how to do it. Yeah, so I think that the majority go through this anxiety, and this is an amazing solution. And an unusual solution, yeah, to create
Yeah,
the
we
to be asked. Yeah, that's very nice. Thank you for mentioning it. And very shortly, can you tell us the people who are already married, yeah, and they do not have a very good relationship, there isn't a good relationship and communication between the in-laws, what should they do? Yeah, because this is such a common problem, for the in-laws to not get along with each other.
Yes. So yeah, it's really common, and then I think of course you can also go back to the first step we said. You find the person who want the same goal. Let's say who also have problem communicating with their in-law, and then you find the so this is what you want. want to have a harmony relationship with your in-law as your goal. And then you find a person who also sharing the same problem, who also want to change the situation. So you make a plan and then you meet them once a week. You gather together and share experience. Let's say, maybe the Independence Day is coming up. So what can we do to host a family party with harmony? Something like that. You help each other, and then at the end of the night, you're happy about what you did. So also the fourth step can fall into this criteria. You can also help them, and also like a fourth step will be only once a week. So in the most of the time, there are still a lot of small things you can do. So like I practice, like I try to look at take care of people around me, continue. And then so I didn't specifically for in-laws family, I didn't differentiate, oh, this is your family member, oh, this is my family member. So I kind of like changing my language. So usually what happened to me is when I refer my father-in-law or my mother-in-laws, I didn't call them in-law. I just say, oh, dad and mom, they want to go out this weekend. And sometimes my husband get confused, which dad, which mom, because I never say your dad or my dad. So sometimes he couldn't judge from the content, and then he can help and to ask, oh, which dad are you referring right now? So I never use the language like, oh, my dad, you dad. So it's just like this kind of small thing. I didn't differentiate my family with your family since we are married. So I think truly I believe they are all our family. So I believe like in this kind of small language you change, and then it actually change your mentality. And then if you truly want to take care of all the family member, regardless is your originally your birth mother or your in-law mothers, and then it will affect the people around you, not just like your husband. Like I said, also it affect our brothers and our sister. So that's how I believe it happens. Like we can bring four family together. Yes.
That's
So I say
amazing.
you can do both. Yeah, do four step and also kind of small gesture in daily life.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's amazing because, and I also believe that it's not an easy way to change your thought process because usually we are used to discriminate mine yours, yeah, we put this wall between ourselves, including, I believe that including in relationships, and to consider your partner's mother as your own mother, it's a very interesting idea and perspective that really changes you on the inside. Not to do this separation. Very beautiful. Thank you for sharing that, because that's a deep, a really deep thing. Okay, great. So at the end of this talk, after you told us how to increase your sales, how to find a meaningful career, how to get a proposal, and how to repair or build the relationship in your extended family with your in-laws. Can you tell us, Emily, what is your life vision, your biggest life vision, and how the four steps fit into that vision of yours?
Okay, cool. Thank you, Anna. So I think right now, as I shared earlier, this year I start my own company, and I'm sharing more about the diamond system. So my vision is truly I want to have more people to get to know this system. So I was very glad Anna is doing this program, and then so my vision is I want to build a team of people who doing this together. So maybe it's like people like Anna and me in different country, but we all want to spread out this wisdom. We want to share this message to more people. And also I want to build my team here in Taiwan. because I feel like so many people can be benefit with diamond cutter system. So many people can be benefit with this method. So what I did is I continue using the 4-step. I pick up Kami partner with a 4-step partner who also want to grow their business. So my vision is what if at the end of this year or 10 years from now, every person around us who is using 4-step, whenever they want to achieve somebody, when there's like everybody is helping with each other, when everybody there's no anxiety and there is no competition, because maybe there's a competition, we fight to help each other. That kind of competition, but not the old one, like we compete with each other and we want to throw them on the bus, throw them on the business. What if we truly help each other to grow business, and together we are sharing more business that is really meaningful and that can really help people? And that would be my vision for now.
Yeah, your vision is, this is what I got from it, yeah? Your vision is to compete, to have a competition on helping each other. Let's create a contest, a worldwide contest. Who is helping more people?
I think it would be fun.
It would be extremely fun. Okay. Thank you so much, Emily. Thank you so much. I loved your ideas and your experience. It's so valuable to speak with somebody who has 10 years experience of practicing it, from actually practicing the 4 steps, because this type of people have a lot of examples, a lot of experience that they can share with the world. And I am very grateful for what you said today, especially on the relationships topic. Extremely useful, extremely useful for all the ladies in the world. And can't wait to see you again face to face. We will see when this craziness is ending. And yeah, keep on doing what you're doing, because this is how we slowly change the world, how we envision it, to be better for everybody. And I really hope that your stories and your examples will inspire at least one more person than myself.
Yes.
Because you gave me some ideas, Emily. You gave me some ideas.
Thank you so much, Anna. I look forward to watch the show again and with more different Diamond X speaker.
Yes, you will see with Diamond X speakers from the Americas, from Asia, from Europe. I am traveling all around the world with this 4-step coffee talk. So you are going to see a lot of our friends and colleagues from Sedona College. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
See you soon. And that's it. Bye.
Bye. Thank you for watching.